Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Can you hear me? I need a 5x5. Ben, Lexi. Oh, hold on. This is going so fast. Tammy, Roxanne, Dr. Sarah, um, Jackie. If you want to come on real quick, and then I'll bring on Christina, and then I'll have Chief, the man of the hour, to finish off. Hi, Trop. So, Jackie, if you want to come on while I do my what I have to do. Hey, Drizzy's on.
Мне очень это интересно, слушай.
Jackie, go ahead and come on.
Спасибо. Ну, тогда я пойду. Все.
Hi,
Hey,
Jackie.
hey, how are ya?
How are you? Oh, could be better, but I'm here.
Yeah, I know.
So, really quickly going to go through what I have to go through. Everything is in my opinion and my team's opinion. There's no financial advice. If you need financial advice, please consult a professional. Also, if you want to have a secure brokerage for your cryptos, please consider signing up with Caleb and Brown using my link in the description. They have a firewall that will protect your crypto for any kind of theft or anything like that. So that's all I had to say. How the body reacts to the environment, stressors, and how they manifest in the body. From receiving her bachelor's degree in business, she received an internship with the Department of Defense to becoming a fitness instructor, a practitioner, essential oil therapy, LMT, and CKT certified, level 3 Reiki practitioner in the art of Jinshin, Jitsu, access consciousness, sports tapping, and licensed minister. Jackie does not claim, let's see, what is it? To cure for those she does research on things that may resonate with them in the hopes that those find is the best for them. Discussions on channel will encompass all topics in health and wellness, which is the ultimate wealth in your health. Spiritual topics and life lessons will also be discussed. The products she represent will also be explained. Okay, and Jackie, as far as talking about the channel, we could talk about that in the DMs. Okay, we'll go ahead and talk to them real quick, and then I'll come on, give some
Okay,
intel. Okay, all
okay,
right, Jackie.
all
Thanks.
right. Maria's having a channel's been made for me and Chief Mac, and I believe Trop has got an area too. And I'm going to be giving talks, discussions. I'd like to have like a round table. People join in with any questions you may have about the things she mentioned, whether it be health, spirituality, things going on in the world, historical facts, how you're feeling. And sometimes we could just take the discussion the way it goes. Also, I will give information on the products I do represent, LifeWave X39 and all the supporting patches, and the hydrogen bottle plus the NAD tabs. If you guys have any questions about that, you can DM me. You can write it in the chat. And we can address that. And then we're going to figure out when we're going to start this. And I'll open up the room. And of course, Maria and I will let you know, and we can get that roundtable started.
Jackie, can you talk about silver, please? Can you talk about silver?
Oh, okay. So I have a contact. I can't give his name. He used to work for Congress in DC, and he works for a very reputable metal company. And so I started asking him a few questions. And one of the things that came up in the chat a while ago was about the taxation of silvers and metals. So there's a lot of different areas with that. So federal wise, in 2024, Representative Mooney uh, sent in the tax neutrality law. Since 2024, it has been sitting there. And what that's for is to abolish all tax on metals. And that also includes taxation on Medicare, which I found quite interesting. I pulled it up. I have a copy of it. You can pull up the tax neutrality law. It is there. It breaks down everything. So I do believe when all this is said and done, we're not going to have tax on that because it wouldn't make sense. Common sense, it wouldn't make sense to keep the old rules with all the new things that are coming in. It's just totally out of balance. Now, about sales tax, there's at least somewhere between 45, 46, 47 states who don't have the sales tax anymore on the gold and silver. Um, I'm not sure which of the few don't, but I do believe that too will all get fixed. You know, you can't, this taxation thing, it was supposed to be a voluntary, uh, not a true law. And it somehow, you know, it got twisted like everything else did. So I do believe that is going to change. But check out the tax neutrality law and it explains it. It was purposely stalled. And if you take a look at everything that's going on, of course they stalled it because the bad guys wouldn't be making the money up until now, and they're fighting right now with the banks. Okay. And silver it's going to blow. All the analysts I've been listening to, all the prophets, it's going to blow. It's going to be 3 digits very soon, and then it's just going to take off.
Jack, I have a question. Can you explain the difference like between junk silver and regular silver? So say people, can't afford, say, ounces of silver.
Yeah.
What about junk silver that maybe they have already or they can
Yeah.
get?
Junk silver is, you may already have this with your families. Pre 1964, and there are some later dates that have a percentage of silver in it that you can use as legal tender. And I've heard from some people that I've listened to over the past few years, we could come in a position to where we might have to use that in case something crazy happens with the bank or the ATMs are down or we can't just use the dollar, we have the silver. For example, if I know some of your families kept hold of mercury dimes. That was before the Roosevelt dimes. 14 of them are equivalent to 1 ounce of silver. 1964, pre 1964 Kennedy 50-cent pieces. They have silver in them. Quarters, they all do. You have to check them. And there are some coins, this is crazy too. You remember when they came in with the machines? Oh, bring in your coins, cash them in so you get your money that you've been sitting in buckets and all that. Well, they did that for a reason because a lot of those coins had silver in them. That's why they wanted it. And they kept saying, "Oh, there's a shortage. There's a shortage." Yeah, there's a shortage. They wanted it because they wanted the silver. I hope that helps everybody. It's either called junk silver or constitutional silver. It's the same thing.
I see that. Does that explain to you more, guys, about like the junk silver and the regular silver and stuff? And where would they go to exchange? Say they want to sell their silver. Where would they go to exchange it?
Um, you could go to local coin shops, and that's a good point that you brought that up because where I live in Jersey, and there's a town, Red Bank, and there's a man who's been in the silver and gold and stamp business for over 40 years. And I went to visit him a couple of times. And when you go and you purchase in a store like that, it's non-traceable. You're not going to get taxed. It's just flat out. Whatever the coin is worth at that moment, you're given the money, that stack of silver is yours. If you have bars, okay, the bars may have silver what do you call it, serial numbers on there. But they could be traceable. But after speaking to this professional in the metals field, he said that would be such a huge task to go and try to trace those things. But you can cash them in at the coin shops. Of course, there are pawn shops. There are going to be some jewelry stores, but be very careful because they're very competitive. This person who I spoke to in the metals company said eventually you'll be able to cash them in a bank.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well,
I don't,
they're trying to offer certificates right now.
yeah. So I don't know exactly when that's going to happen, but eventually it will. Because silver is real money, gold, real money. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, silver, I think is going to skyrocket. I believe that in my opinion, after the currency, I think the gold and silver, especially silver, is going to go crazy. And I think copper too. Copper is one to watch as well.
Oh yeah. A few years ago, I just purchased a couple of copper. It was 0.43, 43 cents. It is now over $6.
Hmm.
So if it gets rough for you to purchase silver, you got to go right into copper because that's your next conductor there. That's huge. They're going to be using that in everything as they use everything in silver. Silver's in everything. And the
Yeah.
biggest hoarder of silver is J.P. Morgan, the son, J.P. Morgan. It was somewhere
Jamie
in it for like,
Diamond, our favorite.
yep, like
Jamie
20.
Diamond, Jack.
Yeah, no, the original son,
Oh, really?
the original J.P. Morgan, I believe he was okay, but his son, he was the nefarious one that started at Jekyll Island. But they hoarded like 20 billion, was could be something from 700 million to 20 billion. So they were the hoarders of the silver because they eventually knew this time was going to come. They knew it. So, yeah. Anybody have any questions? I'm not getting the feed on my computer. Um, you're frozen, Maria.
I just got an update. Oh,
Okay.
wow. I just got a huge update. I
Let
don't
her go.
know how, I don't know how to put it out. Um, I don't know how to put it out. Can you hear me, Jack?
I can hear you.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring on Christina real quick. We're
Mhm.
gonna do some bank stories, and then I'm gonna give them updates and have Chief on, and then do a Q&A, and then we'll figure out if I can share what I just got because it's huge.
Okay.
I'm gonna text it to you right now.
All right, you got it.
Put it this way. Put it this way. What do you say to me all the time?
What do I always say to
Huh?
you?
Huh, my second mom? What do you always say to me? Trust your what?
Trust your gut?
Yeah, and what else did you say to me this morning?
Oh gosh, we said a lot this morning. Oh my God. W- y- You broke up. Hmm? Okay.
Can you guys see me? It just dropped off.
Okay. Yeah, you've been freezing.
Yeah, because I keep getting updates and I don't know how I can share them. So, all right, let me get Christina on, then I'll get Chief on, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna put it out.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for everything, guys. Please contact Jackie. Jackie, please give your information and it will be put in chat how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, it's vitalforces.net. That's my site. Or you can email me at vitalforcesnewjersey at gmail. NJ, not New Jersey, NJ at gmail.com.
Thank you. We all love you. Thank you so much.
Love you too,
Guys,
Dick.
please get in touch with her. Please get in touch with her. Jackie's the best. Thank you. Okay, you're gonna go and chat.
All
And
right,
then
hon.
Christina, can you join? Thank you. Christina.
Это надо уметь совершить поступление по отношению ко мне. Ой,
Is Christina going to join? All right, I guess Chief Mac, do you want to come on? And then we'll have Christina win.
красиво.
Chief.
Что мне надо делать?
All right, so, all right, good. Let me just do this bank story, okay? And then when one of them comes on. Okay, hold on. Chief is here. 1 second. The man, the legend. Welcome, welcome.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
I can't hear you. Why is the volume low now?
The volume low. Hold on for a second. Oh, but let me put my headphones on.
And Chief, check your text.
Hold on for a second. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Put up one on the chat. Can you hear me?
Why is it low? I don't- Is it low on my end, maybe?
It's low on your end, but I hear you very well.
Can
Let me
you
check
guys
my text.
hear?
Hey, guys.
Just don't fall over when you see it. Am I clear, guys? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm gonna read a bank story. This is from Texas, and it's from Wells Fargo. Okay, so the person went to the bank. They had an appointment. They did not deny or say any of the currency was a scam. They talked about the Kuwait dinar. They talked about the Kuwait dinar, the RV, about in the 90s. The bank manager was very interested with the what happened with the Kuwait dinar. Confirmed it happened. There was another bank like a private banker there who immediately came in. When he came back in right away, and I told him about my currencies, he immediately scheduled me to come back on Tuesday with my currency to verify and make copies. Okay, you guys hear that? The bank manager also said that he's very interested to see how the exchange will go and to watch the process when it's live on Forex. I told him that this is the perfect opportunity to make money for this bank since it's a new location and the bank is only 4 weeks old, and that we can all win together. And they both agreed and smiled. They were very eager to get me back in ASAP. And this was Wells Fargo in Texas. It's around like Dallas, Fort Worth area. Okay. So why are they so eager to get him back in? Okay. Another thing I want to say, Mark Savaya is back in Iraq with Pete Hegseth. Do you know what that means? Somebody got caught with their pants down, and somebody has to either do what they have to do or go bye-bye and have all their stuff exposed. Somebody who was Mr. Maliki's right-hand man and was working for him. And that was what was delaying everything, in my opinion. What do you think about that, Chief?
Like I said, guys, it's going to be a shocker this month.
Were you
Be
shocked
prepared
by
to
the
be
text
shocked.
message?
Yeah, I'm pretty cool at keeping my cool.
How am I supposed to put that out, Chief? I don't know how I'm supposed to put that out.
No, just I said that
In
this
my
is the month.
opinion, in my
Be prepared to be shot. This is why it's time to get your trust and things in order. That's huge. I mean, you're on it. It's in writing. It's in writing.
put in by the BIS. They were integrated into the global system, which means Forex. The codes were all put in. All right. So it's go time. You know what I mean? It's go time. Can't delay it anymore. Mr. Maliki is not in control anymore. He goes bye bye. He had a meeting with the United States. And guess what? After that meeting, he stopped. Oh, me and my coalition are going to support Sudani. And Sudani's MIA. Did you guys notice? Sudani's MIA. And why do you think that
So-called.
is? Huh?
So-called MIA.
You
And that's
understand?
supposed to.
It's called sit back and watch what happens and wait till we tell you what to do. All right? They're all
That's supposed to
caught.
scare
And who
people
caught
up.
them? Mark Savaya. Or the corruption or the fraud, everything that they were doing. So now there's a push from the United States. Either go, do what you have to do, or we'll sanction you, we'll do all kinds of things. And Mr. CBI governor, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, we're going to get you and expose everything. Okay? And then there's, oh, I'm retiring. Well, you were brought in for the monetary reform. So all of a sudden you're retiring. Why is that? Why is that, Chief?
Smoke and mirrors.
Okay. So that's all. They're there right now. Like I said, start the countdown. Because the rocket, what is it? The rocket is about to go. What is it? The rocket is about to go. Boom. I don't know.
Next.
Not boom, whatever.
It's about to take off. It's about to take off.
Venezuela. Why is Venezuela appreciating so fast? Why is their stock exchange surging? I said, in my opinion, it was going to be the Black Forest, didn't I? So let's keep an eye out for that. Chief, go ahead and talk, and then we'll do a Q&A, okay?
Yeah, guys, we were saying that January was, in my opinion, is going to be the month. And so get your emotions ready, man, because when it comes out, I mean, it's gonna be so real. So if you hadn't got your trust, you may want to get it done. If you don't have any foreign currency, and at the sound of my voice, Maria's voice, Dr. Kia, Frank 26, Big Daddy, and the other supporting people that's put. Time to life, told to be alive, doing one world dominance is ending. And anytime you have a dominance of the United States corporations ending, then the people who can get in the beginning stages can set yourself up to be the new 1%ers, guys. This is a miracle taking place, man. And I wouldn't wish anybody to miss out on that. Get in, guys. Get in, get some foreign currency. Those of you who have your foreign currencies, then that wealth cannot go into a regular bank account. It has to go into a trust. If you get a trust from the bank, that's known as a skeleton trust. And I wouldn't get a trust from the bank. The trust I do is the 508, C1, the 508 C1A irrevocable trust which is set up as a ministry and a foundation. And what that trust does is remove your name from being all caps to uppercase, lowercase, and EIN number to it, which starts a brand new identity because the bank account that you open with your all caps name, along with that social security number, it doesn't belong to you. And anything that you purchase or buy or open in that name, it doesn't belong to you. And this is the private sector that I'm talking about, that nobody is really talking about the private sector. And all wealthy people are not public. They're private for a reason, and that reason is so you won't get ran through, so you won't be taxed and stolen from, so you can remove your name out of the public view, change the identity, and have a living name. And this is what the trust does. It removes you from being an all caps name, which means that your name is a cap, it's a corporation. If you are a corporation, you are a corpse. A corpse can't speak. And this is why the judge wears black in the courtroom, and he summons the dead to rise. He said, "All rise," and the dead is rising up. But if you have a living person in the courtroom, the judge can't even come into the courtroom. So this is how important the trust is. And I'm teaching people in the class on how to operate and trust. When you are, the trust is going to make you a living being, and the judge can come in front. He can only speak to the dead. And I just had one of my people go to court about a week and a half ago, and he put the paperwork on the court system, and the judge didn't even come out. He couldn't come out because if the judge had came out, it would have been dishonored. So the judge cannot face the living; he can only face the dead. So this is your brother Chief Mac. I'm loaded with the information, guys. On we know that the RV is here. In my opinion, it's here. And so those of you who don't have a trust after the RV, I may be doing this maybe a month after the RV because I'm gonna be too busy to be doing trust. The trust will be, it'll be more after the RV because plenty of us have liquidity. You can take a $50,000 note to any bank and maybe get 100 to 150,000. You have the liquidity to do the trust, with me, and you can get 4 or 5 because you're gonna need more than one trust. This is going to be the first of many trusts you're going to have. Trust because they put in their house, their cars, and different assets and individuals' separate trusts. But your trust that you have that's attached to the bank account, you don't want to put that trust on the record. And the purpose of having a trust, if you have a house and you put that house in the trust, then that trust, you will want to put that on the record at a superior court or a county recorder's office. You want to put that trust on the record and let them know that this house, this car, this land is in trust. But the one that you have connected to your bank account, you don't want to put that on the record. So these are things that we need to know. We know that the RP is going to happen, but we want to know how to protect our assets because when you're wealthy, one of the number one things that you have to do is stop people from trying to steal your inheritance, stop trying to rob you. So this, and you want to get your trust established so that you can protect your assets, and your assets are there for your great 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 grandchildren. This is what the wealth is for.
Thank you, Chief. All right, hold on. I'm going to repeat real quick what I said. This is going in and out like we're freezing. So I'm just going to repeat real quick so the people can hear. Maliki is out. Okay. His coalition is now supporting Sudani. Sudani is for questioning. He was actually working with Maliki, and he's actually Maliki's right hand man. That was the delay. All that stuff is being handled as we speak, in my opinion. He has to basically do what he's told, or things are going to come out. He doesn't want to come out. That's why he said that he's going to retire, but he can't retire until he completes the monetary reform because that's what he was there for. So the whole goal was to make Sudani look like a failure. Okay, so that Maliki could take over, which didn't work. Okay. So that's why there was a delay. But then Savaya exposed all the stuff that's going on, and that's where the auditors and stuff got involved. Also, the codes were put in from the BIS. they got integrated globally into like Forex using the BIS codes. All right. So that's big. Yeah, Trump is going to be leaving. He's going to go to Davos. That's big. And, it's a 3-day weekend, my opinion. Um, I say, let's wait. The rocket is about to go. What, Chief? It's about to
Boom.
go boom,
To the
boom
moon.
to the moon. And what I wanted to say is, I basically pretty much got confirmation. I'm going to say it in my opinion that this is happening this month. Okay. That was the good news. And, you know, as I said, Venezuela, their rate is appreciating very fast. Their stock market is surging. And like I always said, right, Chief? Venezuelan Bolivar is going to be the black horse. So let's see what happens. And, you know, I might come back on later. I am going to do updates. I just got in. So, Chief, do you have anything else to say before we finish?
I'm just so proud of everybody.
Me too. Me
We have
too.
gone through so much. We have gone. Let me tell you something. This didn't come easy, did it, Maria?
No, it
A
didn't.
lot of you
Yes, in
guys
my
we have lost.
opinion, this month, understanding self. Yes. And a lot
Yeah,
of
a lot of
patience,
people
Chief.
lost.
20 years people waited.
Yeah, listen, even the people who just got in, I'm proud of the people. I've talked to so many people that have just gotten foreign currency, just got it. They said they heard you, heard me, heard Dr. Kid, and I plead with people to get some. And I talked in the past month, I've been talking to people that had just found out about foreign currency and bought. So I'm so proud of you guys. I'm proud of you guys that the whole to each other, and people have lost houses, cars, significant others, spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends have been betrayed, and we still hugging them. So when this wealth comes, it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good, guys.
I know I'm going to
It's going to.
cry so hard. Oh my God, Chief. You're going to get me crying now.
It's deserving. I'm proud of humanity. The people who have the wealth. It's our job to heal the nations. So we're not waiting on anybody to come down and heal. We're going to be people who can help themselves. And this is what I'm happy about. I'll be happy to meet you in person. Heaven on earth is coming. And it says that as above, so it is below. Meaning that if it's high vibrations above, it's going to be high vibrations here on earth. And it's going to be to the people. And that's what I mean by power to the people. So many people don't even know about this, guy. So I love you guys. And when I say I love, I truly mean that because so many can't handle this. So many people don't even believe in this. So we truly are the 1%ers, guys. We truly are the 1%ers. And all the chaos, the hell, the betrayal, the ups and downs, the sickness, and all that stuff is going to be well worth it, Maria. Maria, you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
You
I don't think I
look
do
good.
my look. Everything's
Yeah,
falling out, but thank you.
yeah, you're gonna be okay. Your spirit looks good. Your smile is refreshing. Your hair, you look, you
Love
know,
you to
good.
pieces.
We're gonna
All
be
right, guys.
that.
Please like,
I'm gonna go.
subscribe, and share.
Yeah. You're freezing a bit. Yeah.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Jackie.